Uh-oh. Get that camera going. Hi. Gotta love technical difficulties. What's up, friend? Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Mark McInerney. Boom. Right in here with music, mortgages, and life. It doesn't quite kind of flow on the beat, but anyway, you know how I go. You know I got some rhythm up in this piece. All right, let's take a look at what we got on to today. Music, American Idol. Do you still watch this show? I mean, I'm surprised when I looked up this show that this thing has been on for like 19 seasons, and well, there goes to say what my age is, because I remember talking about that when I was doing morning show production on an 80s radio station, but I'm going to talk about this cat that won. Also, inside of mortgages, well, where are interest rates? Hey, let's look at some of the brighter lining or the silver lining around the debacle that, you know, poor home buyers are kind of going through right now. And what is this Mayflower supermoon? Man, this is really cool. Also, I'm going to show you something really cool about our good old neighboring planet Venus. Sit back, relax, all that and more. 3, 2, I don't know how to do it that way. I should just say 1. We're off. Let's go.
Pat your back, give yourself a hand. You ain't got it, better do what you can. And see, we gotta make them understand. Then we conquer the world. Plan.
All right, nearly messed up, you know, throwing the wrong finger up there. I got to figure out how to do that. 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. So you know how I roll. All right, so let's dive right into what we're talking about today. So American Idol. So honestly, I don't watch this anymore, man. I barely got any time to watch TV. Probably a little bit like yourself. But I will admit, because I've got this beautiful young little daughter that is all about singing and dancing and ticky-tacky and all that other kind of stuff, she's certainly all about some American Idol. So there is this young guy, let's see, what was his name? Chase something or another here. Give me a second here. Chase Beckham. And unfortunately, the way that Facebook is set up, if I try to play a clip, they're going to mute it out because, you know, systems are super smart now to think that I might be trying to do some copyright infringement. But what I will do is show you a picture of this handsome young man. That's not the right one. There he is. And definitely has a really, really great voice. I mean, I would cut for this guy. There would be some albums. I'm going to actually go back and watch a little bit more of this past episode or season, if you will, just to see and watch him come in from the way he started to the way he obviously won. But he's got one of these grimy, raspy kind of voices. And who knows what kind of style of music he'll go into, but I think he could do quite a bit, as a matter of fact. I mean, that kind of smoky bar sound, really good for classic rock, especially, you know, pairing up with kind of modern day instrumentation, country. Man, he'd probably crush it in that space. So congratulations to that dude, as I'm sure plenty of people are telling him congratulations. But we'll see what becomes of good old Chase Beckham, all right? But check him out, all right? There's the American Idol winner that I think was just crowned this past week. Okay. Right into mortgages. So yes, we've been talking a lot about all of the other kind of scary stuff. Poor buyers are kind of getting into all of these bidding wars and appraisal challenges and list prices and over and higher and all this other, again, just absolutely crazy stuff. To steal a word from last year's 2020, unprecedented. These are unprecedented times right now inside of the real estate industry. But what isn't unprecedented is the fact that these interest rates, well, they're still quite low, okay? And now this is not as attractive and as sexy as they looked last year, but come on, you see that, right? I mean, all right, I know 2.99 ain't really that much lower, under 3%, but one can still get a very low 3% interest rate in that lower 3 percentile range. You know, with good credit, down payment, all the rest of it, of course, you know, for qualifying buyers, as they would say. And even the 15-year isn't that bad. But one thing to kind of take a look at, there's a lot of folks that are super excited about trying to do a 15-year, and if you notice, the spread of the difference is barely 0.5% on a good day, and on average, I would say, is probably trending more at around 0.25% difference. So again, what that means is rates are already low, okay? Usually, like once upon a time, like way back when I was doing mortgages when I was super young, right? Back then, there was almost 1% difference between the 30 and the 15 year. So now we're barely even fighting over like 0.5% and barely even 1/4%. So why do I share that? Well, maybe the objective would be, if you're still still going to purchase or look to refi, just consider doing a 30-year mortgage. Nobody says that you have to pay a 30-year mortgage like a 30-year term. You know, I usually tell folks when they come and say, hey, you know, I'd like to do a 15-year. And it's like, all right. And then they see, you know, the vast difference in that mortgage payment. It's like, yeah, it's a lot bigger than you thought. So just pay the 30 and then pay mortgage payments, you know, in big chunks when you can, right? If you just do that anyway, you're going to pay off a mortgage a lot faster than 30 years. Heck, you can set up these bi-monthly payments, which actually structures doing mortgage versus doing mortgages once a month, you know, kind of does it kind of 2 times a month, which calculates as like 13 payments through the course of the year. By just doing that alone, we'll do 7 or 8 years off of a 30-year loan. So, all right? So it's not just all about the loan term, but again, a quick little glimpse of what interest rates are looking like as of today. Now, here's my favorite part, transitioning into life. This is something super cool. So I'm definitely a nerd when it comes to space, and well, I should say I like talking about space. I like looking up at the stars. I like watching a lot of these Nova and National Geographic things about space, the evolution of space, the universe, our solar system, how small we are in the grander scope of like this big vacuum that we call like existence and greatness. But what I thought was really cool to check out is this. Check this out. Let me move this guy over real quick and show you, actually not that one quite yet, but this. So first and foremost, we're going to be able to see Venus a tad bit brighter in the sky through the course of the rest of this week. And actually, if you go online and look around all over the place, it'll kind of show where Venus kind of bounce around, you know, kind of just, it'll appear, if you will, like it's orbiting the moon. Obviously, it's not. It's just where the moon is moving as the Earth is turning. But look at how beautiful and pretty we'll be able to make out what this big, bright, what you would think is a star, but is not. That is actually Venus. So give that a look when you're out doing some stargazing over the weekend. Pull this over. And here was the next piece that is actually taking place today. So you can actually really get a really close look at this, and they call it a supermoon. And the whole supermoon, whatever name for it, is just that this is one of the lunar cycles throughout the course of the year where the moon is especially close based off of the way that we are positioned in our own kind of orbit, you know, around our glorious sun. So anyway, something cool to check out. As I said, this is not all about mortgages. It's about music, mortgages, and life. And because of that, I appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, share. Hey, you want me to say something and share something in here that's on your mind? Well, hey, hit me up on the instant messenger, and I'd be happy to, you know, go over whatever it is that we could talk about. All right? It's your boy, Mark McInerney. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great and powerful rest of your week and a very safe and happy Memorial Day, especially to all of those veterans and those that have served that aren't here. Peace, one, love. I got that right, and I'm out.
Pat your back, give yourself a hand. You ain't got it better.